Good day to our lecturers and panels. Today my group will be presenting regarding our innovation for agriculture. Before that, let me introduce my group members. Me, myself, Niviani Justin, Melvin Stanislaus, Muhammad Hazrul, Nur Saida, Rembodil, Nur Amira Natasha, and Muhammad Akmal Farzan. Basically, the activity of the stingless bees is determined by observing the total in and out at the entrance of the stingless bees hive box. With the current situation of the pandemic of COVID-19 and government unstable MCO plan, farmers cannot expect that they can always observe their stingless bees hive which located in their farm. To overcome this problem, we create an innovation called Tantadan work from home. Tantadan carry the meaning of stingless bee in Dusun language. In this innovation, the hive box will be placed inside the house and the entry and exit nozzles are placed outside. Based on the YouTube video posted by an account called Lebah Madu dan Kelulut, it was stated that a stingless bee's hive box can be placed inside a building as long as it has an entry or exit passage. The passage nozzle have a sensor to detect the amount of exit and entry of the rash. Then, the amount of incoming and outgoing stingless bees can be seen on the counter in the house.
So the advantages is we no need to leave the house to observe whether the stingless bee is active or not, and it's suitable for all people, especially during the MCO. While for the disadvantages, the cost is expensive if there are so many hives and unable to distinguish the count of incoming or outgoing of the stingless bee.
Next is equipment needed for this project. The main equipment is motion sensor and counter. After that, we need USB cable, wire, soldering iron, transistor, and resistor. We will also need transparent hose and salt tape for packaging purpose into the hive box.
Okay, next I will present for the cost or price for each item that were used in this innovation project. First of all, we got Taspi LED display or counter. It cost 3 ringgit and 37 cents. Next, we got connection cable, small wire, 3 meter. It cost 1 ringgit and 98 cents. Other than that, we also get soldering iron. It cost 15 ringgit and 50 cents. Next, we got soldering iron sucker, 5 ringgit and 92 cents. We also got soldering iron wire, 2 ringgit and 97 cents. We also got resistor, 1K, it cost only 10 cents. And we also got transistor TIP32C, 1 ringgit and 94 cents. Next, we got infrared obstacle avoidance or sensor. It cost 4 ringgit and 10 cents. Then we got transparent hose, siphon, 3 meter. It cost 3 ringgit. As for USB cable, we use our own cable. And as for the hive box, we managed to get it from unit Ladang. And lastly, we got sellotape. It cost 3 ringgit.
The equipment and material needed was prepared before the item was assembled. Firstly, the wire was cut into a small piece. Different color of wire were used to differentiate the cable that need to be connected. The wire was assembled to the sensor using a soldering iron. The wire was assembled to the resistor and transistor using a soldering iron. Lastly, the counter was attached into the circuit.
It is not possible for our group to go to Unit Ladang to test our innovation due to some restriction. Hence, we have made a prototype in our room as simple as possible so our innovation is easier to be explained. All the board was attached into the wall using a sellotape. The contact wire was connected to the sensor including the power supply, which is the power bank. We assume that the small screwdriver has a Stingless B. Every time the screwdriver passes the sensor, the counter will start counting. Our innovation was not tested in a real hive box with the real Stingless bee. Hence, we assume that the sensor only detects large Stingless bee such as the Itama species. As shown in this picture, the left side refers to the inside of the house, meanwhile the right side refers to the outside of the house. That's all from our group. Thank you.